Okay, so this is going to be an instructional video on how to claim your toll roads, on how to do an expense report for your toll roads when you guys go down and get your CAC cards. So you log in, you come over here to time and expense, you click that, you hit expense reports. Do not hit expense authorizations, you will never use that. You come over here to the top where it says manage expense reports, click on that. As soon as the screen opens up, you hit new, and then it's obviously going to have today's date, the description. We're going to put in tolls CAC renewal, and then just make sure that this type is this SSBU direct expenses, no PC. Right now I'm logged in as Mr. Brady, so he went down on the 20th, so that's your start date. He came back on the 23rd, so that would be your end date, and those dates have to actually match your receipt. Come down here, purpose is going to be reimbursement, tolls CAC renewal. So that's all you do under the purpose tab. Then you come over here to locations. You hit this search magnifying glass. He already has Misawa Air Base. For those of you that don't have that already set and this is your first time doing it, under country, you hit the magnifying glass, you look up Japan, select. It's not going to give you a state. You go here to city, you look up Misawa Air Base, click that, select that one, move this over, and go ahead and hit this frequent location box. And then you see over here populates Misawa Air Base under location. The next tab is just default charges. So you click on this, you're going to hit the search glass under charge. You go to Shenega Corporations, Direct Project, ANTPY2. You're looking for Site 1, Travel, option year 4, which in his case he has 3 of them. So then when you scroll over here to the right, you want the one that has your correct PLC, your pay labor code. This GR2ARM is actually an escort code. We don't have that position here at Site 1. So it's going to be this GAR2AR, TR for your translators, EM for the medics, and then it'll have SSV for your shift supervisors, and so forth. This one right here is actually guard and training. The only time you use that code is if you're in Virginia. So we go ahead and select the proper PLC. We make sure it is Site 1, Travel, option year 4. Obviously the option years will change, but we're submitting for our CAC renewal before we go into option year 5. So option year 4, select that, and then you go up here and you hit save and continue once you've completed these 3 tabs. So you got your default charges, locations are good, purpose is good, and hit save and continue. And I'm getting this warning right here. Location description must be unique to save to frequent. So once you click on that, he already has Masao Air Base in here. So for those of you that already have it, just select it from right here in locations. Since he already has it, we're gonna go ahead and select it. Try this again. So going through the whole country, the city, and all that stuff, that was for those of you who don't have Masao Air Base already listed under your location, because this is your first time doing the expense report. So you see right there, it generated an actual ID. It says draft under status. So yeah, those 3 sections are now completed under manage expense report. So now you want to go down, and you'll see down here it says, you know, record modification successfully completed. Close that out. You go down here to claimed expenses. Under details, you go to category, you click on it, click on the magnifying glass, which I did, and nothing came up. When that happens, just click off somewhere to the right in the blank area, come back to it, click it again, and we are looking for, I believe it was under auto expense. And this is constantly changing, so you just have to keep looking for it until you find it. Come over here to expense type, tolls, select, and then what you have up here in your purpose, you're going to just copy this, paste it down here in these comments, go over to amount. The amount tab, he paid cash. We're going to change the currency to Japanese yen. And then expense incurred. You're going to select that. You're going to, his total was 3,380 yen. And then you could just hit the tab button and it generates all this other stuff down here. So after you complete the amount and details tab, you see right now this says void. It doesn't give you an option to submit. Once you complete these 2 tabs under claimed expenses, you hit save and continue again. It says record modification successfully completed. You close this out. If you go back up top, now you can submit. So go ahead and submit. You hit OK. It's taking its sweet time getting all this together. Okay, so once it shows up here in status as submitted, you come over here to workflow. Right here where it says pending, you're looking for the receipts. So obviously, as the employee, your task was to create this expense report, which you have completed. You as an employee was supposed to submit the expense report, which you have completed. So now again, you as an employee need to attach receipts, which it shows here is pending. So you want to click on this right here where it says upload attached file. You can have it saved on your computer as either a photo or PDF or what have you. Choose file. I go over here to downloads. I have it right here. Double click it, upload. And again, it's taking a sweet time uploading it. Okay, so once that's completed, you click on the receipts again. It shows here that status is completed. Normally I go ahead and view attachment to make sure that it was the proper attachment uploaded, and this was the case. Close this out, come back over here. So now that all is good to go, it's been submitted, it shows here that now it's up to your supervisor to approve your expense report, which it shows that the status is pending, supervisor name right there. And then I just go ahead and hit save and continue one more time for good measures and log out. And that is it.